So students, welcome back you again to Saurabh Sir's classes. So let's solve the question number 17, which says that suppose A and B are two square matrices such that the largest eigenvalue of AB minus BA is positive. So largest eigenvalue of AB minus BA is positive. Then the smallest eigenvalue of AB minus BA. So we need to find out the correct option. Four options says that must be positive, must be 0, must be negative, is none of the above. So we have to find out the correct option, right? So first of all, let me tell you some property regarding trace of a matrix. So first of all, trace is a linear function. Linear means it works like a linear mapping from M in R to R. Okay, so actually trace of A plus B is equal to trace A plus trace B. Okay, so are you thinking why I am talking about trace? Here it is necessary uh, to know this result, because I am going to use trace of a matrix to solve this question. Okay, and trace of C into A is equal to C into trace A. If you don't know anything about trace, let me tell you that trace is the sum of the principal diagonal. Okay, if this is the matrix A11, A12, A1n, A21, A22, A2n, AN1, A into ANN, then sum of this diagonal, that is AII, A11, A1, A22 up to ANN is the sum. This sum is actually known as trace of this matrix. Okay, if this is a matrix, then sum of this actually known as trace of this matrix. And so trace satisfying this kind of condition, trace of A plus B equal to trace A plus trace B, trace of CA equal to C into trace A. So that is why I was telling that trace is a linear function, and it is also a very important result that trace of AB is equal to trace of BA for any matrix A and B. Where AB is possible, it is more precisely when the A and B are square matrices. Okay, so trace of AB is equal to trace of BA. So, and there is another result regarding trace, that if lambda 1, lambda 2 up to lambda n be the eigenvalues of a n cross n matrix, then trace of that matrix n cross n matrix A, so trace of A is nothing but lambda 1 plus lambda 2 up to lambda n. Okay, so this is the relation between trace of a matrix and eigenvalues. So I am going to use this relation. Okay, first of all, that it is given that trace of AB minus BA, our largest eigenvalue of AB minus BA is positive. So I am considering that AB minus BA is an n cross n matrix. Let AB minus BA is be a n cross n matrix, be a n cross n matrix. Okay, and eigenvalues of AB minus BA are, so as this is an n cross n matrix, so it must have n eigenvalues. So I am considering the eigenvalues of A are A1, A2, AN, right? So now, as this is the matrix whose eigenvalues are A1, A2 up to AN, then sum of this matrix is equal to trace of this matrix. So I can write trace of AB minus BA is equal to A1 plus A2 up to AN, right? Now let's simplify the left hand side. I can write the left hand side as trace of AB plus trace of minus BA, A1 plus A2 up to AN, right? By using the linear condition, I have written that. Now as this is minus 1 is a scalar, so I can write this again, trace of AB minus trace of BA is equal to A1 plus A2 plus up to AN, right? Now for any two matrix A and B, I told you that trace of AB is equal to trace of BA. So from this I can say that trace of AB minus trace of again AB is equal to A1 plus A2 up to AN, right? So cancelling this, I can write A1 plus A2 up to AN is equal to 0. So sum of the eigenvalues of this matrix is equal to 0. Now it is known to us that the largest eigenvalue is positive. I am considering the largest eigenvalue A1 as A1. A1 equal to the largest eigenvalue. Okay. Now observe that A1 is positive. Okay. So I am claiming that it has at least one eigenvalue which is negative. Okay. I am claiming that it has at least one eigenvalue which is negative. Now A1 is the largest eigenvalue, so A1 is positive. So if all the eigenvalues except A1, that is A2, A3 up to AN, are non-negative. Non-negative means greater or equal to 0. If all the eigenvalues are greater or equal to 0, and as A1 is strictly positive, A1 is positive, so it is strictly greater than 0, then this sum must be greater than 0. But as it is equal to 0, so it must have at least one negative eigenvalue. So I am claiming that AI is less than 0 for some I. Right? Now if there exists a negative eigenvalue, then the smallest eigenvalue is again smaller than AI, right? As when you are considering, you are going to consider the smallest eigenvalue, that must be smaller than AI. So as AI is negative, then the smallest eigenvalue must be negative. So we have come to the conclusion that the smallest eigenvalue is negative. Now let us see the options. So the smallest eigenvalue of AB minus BA, you can see that must be negative, is our option B. So I can say that option B is our correct option, right students? So in this video I have solved the question number 17. In the next video I am going to solve the question number 18. So thank you so much for watching.